everybody, and welcome to another exciting, action-packed episode of my medieval realm. I'm Fixxitt, and we are live streaming. It's Wednesday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday live streams, roughly 12:30. I just got alerted that there are killer bats attacking people. Where in Brazil? What is going on? Killer bats in Brazil? I guess that fits, I guess that gets me in the medieval realm mindset. Anyway, so here we are. We're in the storage area of Treville, actually completely accidentally. I came back from the end repairing my tools, and I realized that I'm here because, once again, I did not set my spawn. So, let's see if I can manage this. There we go. Yeah, and I thought on the way back, I'm going to stop and get some sugarcane before I fly back to the Desert Kingdom, because that's what we're working on today. The Desert Kingdom, which has a name that I have already completely forgotten. It's something like Sandrasku. Something like that. I just don't remember. So hopefully Captain Dowie will get on here and remind me of what she named it, because she got the official naming right. So, yeah, I did want to just come here and just harvest a bunch of sugarcane, because the mod farm over in Sandrasku, if that's actually what it's called, is functioning like really well. I think at some point I may expand it, but I've done some work since Monday was Memorial Day. I'm a musician, so holidays are generally work days for me. But I was working on Monday, so I didn't get a live stream. I did get that episode, luckily, of Galacticraft. No, it's not called Galacticraft. Galactic Science out. If anyone's watching that series, I think a few people are. It's got a handful of views. I don't really do this for the views, you know. I do kind of notice them, because that helps keep me aware of what kind of stuff folks like to see, but it doesn't really necessarily influence my play. Sandrasku, I got it. Captain Dowie says, so, the leader is Vandrasku. That's right, Vandrasku. So, Sandrasku. Yeah. Okay, anyway, so yeah, I'm just going to take a bunch of this back, because the gunpowder is flowing from the mod farm. I can't wait to show you guys. Like, since I went underground, did a bunch more caving, and got a bunch more caves lit up. I think what I may end up doing is going, after I feel like I got them all lit up, which I think we're nearing that point, is maybe going over to, going into, like, spectator mode, and just going underground and seeing if there's more caves to be lit up. But it's working really well, and I mean, how much do I need for paper? Probably not that much more. I'll just go a little bit more. I need to notate this. Captain, if you get a chance, you're under no obligation to do this, but if you get a chance and want to go on the forum and write up a little bit of a lore, since you named the city, Sandrasku. I think that I think what we should do for the lore is make the guy, like, the first person, like the first thief, the first bandit thief, because Sandrasku is a prison. The whole thing is a prison, but it's so big that they've turned it into basically a working city. So the first prisoner who lived in Sandrasku was named Vandrasku, and that's why it's nice. That's why it's named that. The current lead, but that was many years and centuries ago. The current leader is named, I wrote a little bit of lore on Sandrasku. I think I didn't know the name at the time, so I can edit that lore and throw in the name of it. But the current leader is named King Croc, the Bandit King. It's really lame, right? K-R-O-K, or K-R-O-C. And I wrote in a little bit of how he ascended to power, just the lore, just so there's some backstory, you know. Again, the plan is to have all of this have, like, some real backstory, including, actually, this underground farm, which is something I've been thinking about a little bit. I wish I had shears. I don't, though. That's okay. You know what? That's tons of sugarcane. Let's fly back and get to work on what I want to do today. Yeah, I wrote this lore. I forget what I was saying, actually. I wrote this lore on this underground farm as well. And you know what? I hate this. Hold on a second. I know I keep interrupting myself here. Details, trees, fancy, no? Default. Maybe default. Yeah, that's way better. I love Optifine, but that's way better. Wow. I'm so bad at taking off. It's ridiculous. Okay. So the Desert Temple is this way. It's actually fairly close to spawn, which is kind of nice. But what was I saying? Anyway, yeah. So I wrote Lord. All right. So the people of Traville, I think that looks like a bridge. Huh. Is this a different town? Oh, there it is. So look at what has happened, guys, since last time you saw. The wall is, I mean, it's not complete by any stretch, but look at this as it renders in. Not bad, right? It's starting to shape up a little bit. You want to see from the upper view here? Let me see if I can take off, gain a little bit of altitude. Here we are. This is the first layer of the desert castle of King Croc's desert castle is roughly complete. So if we go in here, this area, I'm really excited about this area. I think it's going to be super fun and cool to do. But this area in here is, well, the river's going to run. I'm going to probably tighten up the river mouth a little bit. But this is how they get new prisoners in. New prisoners come into this facility. We're going to make this like an under, obviously it's all going to be closed off, but we're going to make this like all really lush and cave. So I started digging out this river because right now the river, it sort of came out this way and I didn't really like that. So instead, what I started doing is digging it through here and it's going to wrap around here. This way we'll have a little bit where, so the boats will come into town. The boats will come in with the new prisoners and all that kind of stuff. And, let me see. Yeah, so see, here's where the river used to go. So I'm going to change it up and redirect the river to go through here, right underneath it. I think it's going to look really cool. Come on. Wow, I'm terrible at this. I'm terrible at taking off. I'm just the worst. I can only seem to do it if I can jump off of like a too high ledge. Yeah, there we go. I'm the worst. I am the worst. Okay. So, yeah, here you can see sort of the river. Let me gain some height a little bit. And I think it's going to be cool. We'll have this be a big gate. You know, I'll probably end up like tightening up the river a little bit. Boy, it's really hard to look down whenever you're flying, isn't it? Yeah, so we'll probably tighten up the river a little bit so it kind of flows a little bit straighter in. And this is where boats will come in. Boats will come in with the prisoners all through here. And then they can come up and drop in their prisoners right, like, probably here. And then, you know, basically the prisoners will get job assignments and how they're going to live in the town and all that. So all this will be like a port. Really lush. I think it'll be super cool. Now, unfortunately, desert changes grass. Do I happen to have any grass? I do not. Let me see what I can do about that. All right. This is a silk touch. Actually, you know what? I think you can see it right here. This is river. Yeah. Okay. So check out. Here's the color of grass. This is river. Nice and green and lush, right? It's really nice. If I move over here where this is desert and put it down, gross and brown and stuff. You know, so that's fine. That's okay. It's just that what I'm going to try to do is probably tighten up the river a little bit so I can have a little bit more grass where the river biome is. And I'll just outline the whole river biome in grass. And then we'll put some trees along here, have some vines coming down. I don't know. I don't want it to look like a cave, but I want it to look like a pretty well manicured sort of garden area, right? And if you watch every like roughly 3 minutes or so, about 30 mobs drop down through here. It's super cool. Let me see here. Let me go and check it out. I don't know if a lot of you guys saw. I did show the redstone here last episode. So if you want to check it out, it's nothing spectacular, but look, to me, it's pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing because I'm so bad at redstone. But I want to go and see if these are these all full? I mean, they don't all get full. It may have just flushed because I don't see any in here. Let's go over here and check it out. Oh, that's not it. They're over here. All right. Oh, no, it's just getting ready to flush. And there aren't any mobs. That's so weird. But whenever the redstone flushes, all these cells... Oh, okay, there's a... Oh, look, there's a bunch of stuff. Did this stuff just spawn, or did I just not see it? Spiders are about 50%. Half the time they crawl up the walls and don't get flushed out. Half the time they do. But here, you're about ready to see the water go here in just a couple seconds. I'm really psyched about how this worked. I just think it's great. Look at all these creepers, skeletons. They're just ready to give me your... Hey, guys, give me your arrows and your bones and your gunpowder, please, and probably some of this string. We'll see. Look how many are in that cell. I mean, I am psyched about this mob farm. I did not think in my wildest dreams it would be this good. It's pretty good. It cannot possibly be much longer. What is taking so long? I know, like, the second I walk away, it's going to flush. But anyway, the story is, just in case you missed the earlier episode and you're watching this one, the story is that these are like the prisoners. I know they're creepers. We're pretending like these are the prisoners. These are the worst. These are the ones who stand up to King Croc and maybe he doesn't like, say, I don't know, child abusers. Who likes them? So they throw them in the prison and then they all get washed down to their death, periodically. So... Oh, here it goes. Here it goes. Watch them all go. So I know I'm just bragging on my crappy ass redstone, but they're all gone except for these two spiders, which it's fine. Spiders are like I say, I get about 50% of them, but I'll just show you the redstone really quickly. It's just it's a hopper clock, which is super, like everyone does all the time. That's really easy. And then the redstone comes over here. Dropper pushes one item up here, which sends a signal onto the comparator, which then I just have to use a repeater to give it some strength. It splits off. This gives them all the first pulse, and then the other split goes through all these repeaters with a delay and goes around here and sends into second pulse, and it's just long enough that the water is on, just long enough to wash them all off, and then turns back off again. So what I'm going to do, I think eventually, is I'm going to build 2 more sets of jail cells on top of here. So this is going to be design-wise, right? You know what? This is really difficult. Should I just show you? I mean, I'm just talking. I'm not building here. Hold on. All right, here, hold a second. So, what I'm planning to do for the build is, this lower third is going to be basically the nature, the dock, the prisoner, all that stuff. This section then is going to go straight up, and I'm going to have 2 more of this. This is the height that I have these jail cells at. So I'm going to have 2 more of these, which is basically just going to copy the cells right above them. Exactly. This design is, I made it not symmetrical. I know it goes against everything I stand for, but I made it not symmetrical, so this is going to come up here. I think it's going to be super cool. I think it's just the right height. Thank you, Captain Doey, for digging out so much of that sand. That is a lot of it. We're actually out of sandstone, though, so we need a lot more. So I'm just going to continue just flattening this whole area so we can just build a big city. I want to build some other really big buildings, although nothing quite as big as this, because this is 1/3 of it. The next third is going to be probably a little bit smaller, but it's going to be 2 more jail cells, and then the next third is going to be like the king's living quarters, okay? Okay, enough of this business. Let's get to work and do some stuff. Here we are, 13 minutes in it took. Nope, can't spell. S, thank you. Okay. Also, you know what I want to do too? I want to actually sleep here and not remove my bed. Some delicious iced tea. I gotta check on my boy. He's being mysteriously quiet. I imagine he's in bed. Or asleep, I mean. Let's find out. He was really upset about going to sleep today, but... Yep, passed out. I thought so. Okay. All right. So, I think, unfortunately, what I need to do first is I probably need to do some digging. I'm really, really low on sandstone, sadly. So, I mean, I could make some more sandstone to lay that, but look, that's all I have. Oh, well, no, that's not true. Oh, yeah, it is true. Shoot. Shoot, yeah. Yeah, and then I used a good bit of the sand over here. We still have, like, I used basically 3 chests worth. Wow. Let's make a few more chests here, just to hold the sugarcane, if nothing else. I am excited. I'm going to be doing the catacombs at some point. And that's where the mob sorter is going to be on there. Captain says, ha ha ha, I will hop over at lunch and do some digging. Well, that would be, I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to say no. That would be awesome. Yeah, I mean, it's just a lot, you know, it's just a lot. But, so, you know, where to dig? Because another thing is all the sandstone could be lifted up and put sand down, probably. I don't know, but I'm not worried about this part yet because this is going to be where the grand stairs are, and I think maybe that's what I'm going to start with today. As soon as I dig up basically a bunch more material, because I'm close to out, so I need to do that next. I guess I should just flatten along this way, to be honest. You know, I kind of hate digging on camera, but I hadn't shown any progress in like 5 days, I guess, since like my last recording. So I wanted to get on here and do some stuff, so I guess we're just gonna do this, and then once I get some sandstone set up, then I'm gonna work on these stairs. I have sandstone, and I don't believe I have birch saplings, but that's, I think, the next thing that I want to sort of kind of collect in some pretty decent quantities is some real good amounts of birch saplings, because I'm going to want some birch. I'm going to want a birch farm of sorts over here, because I want to use a bunch of birch wood in these builds. I'm going to use birch planks, and I'm going to use oak logs. I think that's going to be the palette. So if anyone, Howard, Wannicky, Captain, who else has been on recently? That's pretty much it recently. But if you guys are checking out, I think the palette that we should use here should be oak logs, birch, like planks and slabs and stairs and stuff like that, and all the rest just sandstone. I think that'd be a really nice thing. Now we can always go clay. You know, there's always the clay option too. I don't really have any issue with using clay along as part of this build, but we don't really have access to a lot of clay at this point yet, so you know, that's that. Hopefully we'll find a mesa at some point. And then I'm conflicted. You know, I can tell you right now, whenever I find the mesa, I'm going to be really conflicted. Like, do we use it and just like harvest it up for clay for all the other things? Or do we do a freaking sweet like mesa sort of like build on it? You know, I mean, because that would be really fun. But I mean, we're so far away. I'm not starting another civilization for a really, really long while at this point. I hung an American flag, which we always, we always hang up the American flag outside of our house and stuff. But it waves in the window when wind kicks just a certain direction, and I have like a shade so I don't get a glare on my monitor. But every time it waves towards the window, my heart stops because I think someone's like outside of my window, like looking in on me, and it is freaky. It gets me all the time. Like half the time, if I'm talking and I just like, I give like a little start, it's because my flag scared me. Yeah, I got scared by a flag. Yeah, I don't know if I've mentioned what an easy scare I am before. I'm just kidding. I know I have. My wife scares the crap out of me. Takes such joy in scaring the crap out of me all the time. And what's great is for her is that she doesn't even have to try. Like I all she has to do is like be semi-quiet, because I've lost a good bit of hearing being a lifelong musician. So all she has to do is like just walk around the corner when I don't know she's there or whatever, and I jump like through the roof. Yeah, she takes delight, loves it. Yeah. I know this is a drag to make sandstone to do all this digging, but this has got to get done. I like that because this desert is so hilly, in particular, that we by just clearing it and flattening it out, we're getting enough sandstone. I actually like that lore-wise, if you think about it a little bit. Because remember, this is a prison city, right? So these people would not be able to go outside of this prison city and harvest stuff. I mean, not at all. So everything they have, every building they have, has to come from materials found within these walls, including the walls even. Because, like, let's say back in Van Drasku's time, maybe the guards or the other cities or the people who captured him, they made the first prisoners build these walls, and they just, of course, would just use the sand available to them right here. Now, these walls are going to get dressed up, obviously, a lot. I'm not going to leave them as is. I'm going to put another layer of wall and put put a bunch of towers. There's so many things. But, it's just little bit by little bit. Little bit by little bit. That's how we go. Sometimes that little bit can be frustrating a little bit. I want progress and I want it now, but that's that's the beauty of playing a long-lasting forever server. I'm not in a hurry to get stuff done because it's going to end at some point or something like that. Like, this isn't going to go anywhere ever. So we have all the time that we want to knock out these enormous projects and all that kind of stuff. I did get a few people, if you're watching the videos, guys, I did get a few people applying on the forums here over the last few days. I should say, I've said it before, but this is an 18 and older world. Sometimes I feel guilty about it because I know that they're really mature, young people out there too. But I think just over the years, we've kind of learned our lesson that, better safe than sorry, and, just kind of set the rules of being 18 and over, and it's been for the best. It's been for the best. My process of getting people, or allowing people to join, it's not like I'm out there hitting the recruiting boards every day. This is something that, basically, if someone wants to join, the immediate answer is no, probably not. And then they can kind of convince me through just, whatever, a few paragraphs of talking that they would be a good fit. It's just like, it would be very sad for me if someone got on and blew up a bunch of our work. It's not like that's not fixable, or it's not like you can't even do like a rollback to a, earlier thing. I just don't want to do that. I want to keep this, completely the way it is. I guess legit in a way, but I just want to keep it, I want to keep every block placed with loving care, and sometimes when you have younger people, sometimes maybe, I think I just killed that rabbit with my shovel. I think I did. Oh, poor guy. Poor guy. Sorry, buddy. I didn't actually know rabbit hides were a thing. I had no idea. Rabbit hides were a thing. Can you make it into leather or something? Is it useful in any way? I don't even know. Let me see. Nope. Apparently not. At least not with one. What if I do this in a stick? The odds of that being a recipe are none. Okay. So you can't do rabbit leather on a stick, sadly. That would be fun. So, yeah. So, yeah. So I'm just digging. Just digging. Boy, you guys have watched me dig a lot, between the quarry and this, and, let's talk about how bad sort of I feel that I'm digging, on camera, but, that's how it is. If I'm going to put out any content whatsoever, I have to do this stuff on camera, or else it just won't happen. Boo on that. And my boy fell asleep almost immediately, so there's that too. So this is likely not going to be the longest stream I've ever done. Another option that we have is underneath all of this sand, there are like 3 to 4 rows deep of sandstone. So if we start to run out of sandstone, we could always dig down and put in like an artificial floor underneath the whole city. That's supposed to be. Why am I not picking this up? Oh, yes, I am. Okay. Cool. I'm going to go back and sleep again in this bed. I know that's not always going to happen, especially once I get up on the sides of the walls and start really building, but for now, just in case something happens. Fortunately, the ride is not all that far from spawn to here. One of the things with the map, which I might be able to show. Here, let me show the map. I can do that. I think I can do that. Oh, no. That's what I'm going for. So what I just showed you now is not what I meant to, but what I am... this is a fantasy art thing that I found. Unfortunately, I found it on Pinterest, and I couldn't find the original person, but this is kind of the idea that I'm going for in this. I'm not going to copy this, but I want to use it sort of as inspiration, you know? So that wasn't what I was trying to... I can probably show you the map here. We are absolutely going to do a catacomb under the city because that's where the drops are going to be. I was just going to talk about that, actually. I'm glad I kind of got sidetracked again, like I always do. Give me 1 second. I'm loading up the map here. Okay. Cool. So I can show you now. Let me see. There we go. So this is the map. Now, unfortunately, it seems that I can't move it around, I guess. Yeah, I can't move it around. But if you see the house up in the center middle, that's spawn. So, and that's in a birch forest. So if you go down, straight down. Oh, sorry, I just hit the mic. Probably loud crackle. If you go straight down, you'll see the little mossy stone brick. That is the end palace. If you go in between them and west, and you see the sandstone, that is the that's where we are now. That's the desert city of Sandrasku. And Kalahul is, if you go south from spawn and then a little bit east, see that villager underneath the swamp biome? That is Kalahul. So everything is fairly close. The next civilization that we have, if you go east of Kalahul, there is a gray, and that's going to be the castle. That's the desert hills, right? So, uh-oh. Oh, no, maybe I messed it up. Oh, no, okay, we're back. Ooh, okay. All right. Anyway, so, okay, we're all back. We're all back now. It's all good. Yeah, so we're going to do a catacomb underneath the city. I don't know how we're going to enter it yet, but where all the mobs are falling down, which is... Where the heck is it? I've like, cleared out a bunch of this area. Oh, there. Okay. So this is where the mobs are falling. And I did organize the drops, but as we spend more time here, we need to remember to go over and organize the drops just a hair more. Okay. Yeah, these, I mean, it's working. I did this less than an hour of playtime together ago. Oh, way less than, like less than 20 minutes of playtime. And already we have like, you know, and I already took all these bones to Kalahul. I took a lot of the gunpowder to make, here they go. It must have just flushed. I mean, look at them go. Look at them go. Oh, one guy lived. Not for long, but he must have had maybe feather falling boots or something. But yeah, it's not bad, right? I mean, that is not bad at all. That's not, let's see what else we got. This many arrows. What's this? Some string. So I'm getting spiders, just not as many as other stuff. I had over double this much already gunpowder. So this whole area right now, this is obviously very temporary. This is all going to be catacombs. This whole area, it's going to be really creepy, really dark catacombs with burial crypts and all that kind of stuff. And then that's going to hide where you come down to collect the drops and all that stuff. Because I thought about doing like an item elevator and putting all that stuff on the surface, but then I thought, wait, you fool, catacombs are way more fun. So we're gonna do catacombs. So today what I want to do, initially at least, is work out some steps of how we're gonna get up here. Now, I want to do half slabs, so that means it's going to be twice as long as it would be otherwise, right? So... Yes. Oh, yeah. Catacombs got to enter via dark, windy staircase. Yeah. And they're going to be sprawling. Like, I want the catacombs to sprawl and go all kinds of crazy directions so you can really get lost underneath the sea. And maybe separate entry points. There's a skeleton spawner over there and a zombie spawner over there that I think we could incorporate somehow. Because we're not going to need the drops or experience or anything. So I think we could just make it into a really cool thing, you know? So that's going to be the idea. But today I want to do the staircase before I do these next two areas, because I kind of have a feeling that I'm going to need to block out two of these. So let's find the center point. Okay, so this is the center point, and I think the stairs should go right about... they can't really... I mean, I don't want to go any further back than this. I think the stairs should go right about here. Wait, did I get off a block? I think I did. I got off a block. Okay. Also, Monster Guts 173. If you're watching this series, you sent me a message, another message actually just now. That's how I remembered your name. About galactic science, which has been unbelievably helpful. So thank you so much, and please feed me more of that information. You are not ruining that pack for me. You're helping out a lot. And if you're watching this pack, say hello. That'd be cool. This isn't a pack. This series. All right. So I'm thinking something along these lines. So like 3 and then up. Oh, nope. Now, as far as the idea of these stairs go, I would definitely want to use slabs and not stairs because of horses, and just because I think it will look more grand. But I'm not going to go the whole way up on slabs, obviously, because I'm never going to make it. You know, by the time I get even close to this, I'm going to be running into the wall. So what I think I'm going to do is if you watched any of Kingdoms of Arcalis, one of the last things I did on that series is kind of what I'm going to do over here. I'm going to do a large staircase. This is going to be really wide and very decorative. Let me see. Here. I think this is all I can afford to go. Yeah, I think that's it. So I'm going to have to go now. I'm going to have to go against the wall, which is fine. So, okay. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So the next thing is I need to get up to... Wow, that's a fun glitch. Fun lighting glitch. Okay. Let's go up here. And what I want to do is I think I'm going to bring an entrance into here. So let's come out. Yeah. This isn't ideal. Well... Oh, sure. Maybe it is. Let me think about this. Okay, so... okay, so I'm looking at... See all the mobs falling down? So I love seeing that so much. So there go more mobs falling down the... to their death. Okay, so this is all going to be like nature and stuff. So I'm thinking these stairs are going to turn this way. But there we go. That's about it. I guess this will work. I can just go right off the side of the castle, I guess. Because I mean, again, all these blocks are very likely temporary. I mean, maybe some of them will show through, but for the most part, I think these are going to be, you know, mixtures of birch and of sand, of the different sandstones, and probably one other slab. I generally like to have 3 different slab varieties. Yeah, see, this is not working. Crap, this is not working. I'm talking to you guys. Let me show you what I'm talking about. All right. I hate doing this, but I would never do this if I weren't showing it on YouTube, but I want to be clear on what I'm showing you. I want this stairway to be really wide. Like, in fact, I want it to be like... Yeah, so that's why that's not going to work. Okay, you know what? You know how it can work? You know how... I got it. Okay, so instead of this, all this has got to go. Oh yeah, so I didn't explain though. So I want these to be really wide. I want them to be double staircases with probably something in the middle and something on the edge coming up. And these are 9 block. I made these 9 block segments. So I'm going to have stairs coming up along here and then to a platform right here. And then this, I wanted to go up diagonally to another platform and then come in, but I don't really want this to be the entrance, I don't think. I mean, it could be. It's really hard to say. It's really hard to say. Okay, let's see here. I think I'm gonna change this up because you know what? Regardless of anything, I want this. It's a tough one. This is a tough decision. I want to make the right decision. You know. I mean, there's no choice in this because this has to be a platform. And the reason why this has to be a platform is because this is where the stairs are going to be coming up, right? So, I mean, I could do this even now, you know? I'm going to put that brick there just so I know where the center one is. Yeah. This will probably be better because I can see how wide I want the stairs. I think that will be helpful. I definitely want them wider than this, though. I mean, probably like maybe even twice as wide. Maybe it's hard to say for sure, but let's see here. Maybe something here. Okay, that's not bad. I'm gonna bring this out there just so I know. So no, I don't want to do that there. Jennifer says, allow me to blow your mind. What about 2 giant towers with a staircase between, one for a jail and one for living quarters market? 2 giant towers. Okay, first, yes, we're going to have towers. So, yes, immediately, yes. 1 for jail, 1 for living quarters market. I'm not sure how the jail would fit in. Tell me about that, because as of now, we kind of have a jail where the mobs are getting washed out. I love the market idea. There's going to be towers. So okay, so here's my thinking for the lore goes. This wall is, I think I said this already once, but this wall is not a wall to keep people out like most walls. This is actually a wall to keep people in. So we're going to have guard towers, which are going to be occupied by guards from all the different kingdoms around. And basically, and then maybe even, I thought about maybe even like a moat of sorts, like maybe a lava moat going on the inside of the wall. That way it's keeping prisoners from trying to break out or trying to, you know, ladder up the wall or anything like that. So, we'll have towers like guard towers and where guards from other realms live. And I think that could work really well. Right now. So this is I don't have to go. Jennifer, tell me more about your idea. I'm extremely intrigued. When you say, anyone who says giant towers, I'm like, yes. Yes is my gut reaction. I had really thought that I was going to do bigger stairs than this. But I can't if I'm going to keep this the way it is. Because we're out of room. This would be right here. Maybe it's enough. I think it's enough. I'm going to go with it. It's enough. And the reason why, I'll tell you in just a minute here. The reason why I think this is enough is because if we have... Yeah, then we'll do another platform here. And you can just go in right there. I think it's better. It's better because I don't want this to extend the entire way to the side. And already, as of now, it's going to extend... a good bit of that. It's going to extend to, I mean, this is going to be 9 blocks, right? So, Jennifer says, I mean the one you have built already and an identical or even grander one right next door with a staircase that goes to both of them in between. Interesting. Interesting. This mob farm... Oh, I understand. You're calling this the jail. So keep this one as the jail and then build another one beside it or something as like a market. I think that because this is the dead center of this entire circular thing, a second tower would be off to the side. And I think the second tower might take away from this one. But that being said, I really like the idea though of connecting this tower to other towers, like maybe smaller, like skinnier towers, via like... I'm just going to do this now. I don't know if this... I can almost assure you this is not going to stay, but for right now, I'm just going to do this. I guess. There, I guess. Yeah, this will just help. I think it'll help visualize the whole thing. So what I think we should do with that idea is... yeah, this is good. This is good. Is... connect this, make this be a standalone, because this is going to be the highest point in this kingdom once it's all built up, because it's going to be where the king lives. He lives over the jail, you know. Oops. But what I think we could do is do smaller, like skinnier towers, or even on the wall. That would be really far. No, not on the wall. That's way too far. But skinnier towers that maybe have like almost hanging stairs. I like the idea. We'll use that for sure. I think that's a great idea. Okay. Oh, this is actually pretty perfect. All right. I did, guys. Oh, wait, wait. Oh. Yeah, I messed up here. Yeah, this goes here. Okay. And then this goes right here. Yeah, this would be a good way to, a good entrance, I believe. And then, there's a lot of landscaping that has to be done yet. I mean, just like a lot of sand, but then also even like that river doesn't connect, so that needs to connect. We need to have a gate where the water opens up, but you know that needs to be fortified in a way, because if you were guarding people in, you wouldn't want them to leave. So the gate needs to be really heavily fortified so that prisoners can't escape through the water. We'll probably do something with yeah, okay. And this is the same as over there, right? It is. We'll probably do something with, like, maybe, I don't know, like fences or something where, you know, it looks like the fences go down through the water, so you can't push through and escape that way. Something along those lines. But yeah, I think this is good. If I were to be critical of anything, I would say that it's a little bit weird that these are wider than that. But the thing is, I want this platform to be big enough to actually have something on it. Whatever that is, I don't know. Now, once we get into the area, I need to get up. That gets a little bit more complicated here, because I want to be all pretty much wide open. Now, I don't mind putting a floor to get out somewhere else, but I think what we'll do is maybe we'll go up the outsides over there and over here. So probably we'll just do something along these lines here. Maybe another one. And dress this all up later. I'm just using sandstone pretty clearly as like my base for everything right now, but all right, so we'll do something along these lines, and this will be the way. So like, because I want to connect these two. So like, for example, if you come up this way and then you're like, oh crap, I wanted to go over there, I don't want there to be no way to get around. So we are going to connect these two, because this is going to be the entryway to get into the actual palace. Something along those lines, and then something along these lines, I guess. I don't know about that. I'm gonna not do anything about that yet until I figure it out. So then what we'll do maybe is what about doing what about doing diagonal? I'll leave that one block there just so I remember where the center is. Yeah, this is good. So then, because then down over here, I'm going to have these big, giant things. I might even do a statue, maybe. I don't know. That might be too intense, but I might do a statue of some sort, something along those lines. But for right now, let's just throw down torches because it's going to be night soon, and none of this new stuff I built is lit up at all. And what I suspect that the middle of these stairs are still going to be dark. Good. Obviously, this is not, you know, total lighting, but for right now, I just want to get it. So maybe mobs won't sneak up and surprise me. Maybe. I mean, I'm still going to try to sleep at night, but just in case I miss a night or I'm a little bit late. Or in case this whole area is in shadow, which is absolutely a possibility. Alright, cool. Yeah. Good. And let's just light up this, right? Like that. Yeah, it's not bad. Okay, sleep. Sleep. Cool. So, it's a good start, but I think we should maybe sneak away here and take a look. So let's see. Okay. How it looks. Maybe how it looks from a little bit higher, a little bit further away. Oh yeah, that's good. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's not. I was worried it would be too big, but no, I think it's actually nice. Yeah, good. Excellent. I like it. Okay, so now to get in, right? So, a few options we have here. A few options. A few options, but none of them are very good. Hey, Mr. Boo. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Okay, so some of the options are we can either take this path and go over that direction and then go outside with an external staircase, or... and then, you know, copy the same thing over there, or come on the inside and go up. But I don't think that I like that plan as much. Now, unfortunately, I'm so close to out. I want to get up here to right here. Oh, maybe not. Okay, how about if I just do this? Can I place this again? Nope. Missed. Okay, there we go. All right. So this area right here, I wouldn't mind showing this off. This is where all the mobs fall. So, but on the other hand, you can't go up from here because these are the jail cells. So how the heck are we going to get up through this to the next floor? And this building, this is gonna be a big outgrowth here. I don't know what exactly it's gonna be, but I have to house this. This is where the redstone is for the farm. So this is gonna be like a larger sort of almost leaning diagonal sort of building that goes over the river. That's why I centered the river right here, because I want the river to go through this little building that's gonna stretch out. Man, oh man. Maybe what I should do, I have not very much sandstone left at all. Holy cow, we're almost out again. Oh, man, I don't want to go farm more sandstone already. But maybe what I should do is actually build up that part. I kind of think it's what I should do next, to be honest. Okay, so I am standing on... at 788, and this one, which is, what is this one? 788 and 818. I'm gonna write that in chat. 788 and 818. Nope, I pressed a 0. 788 and 818. Okay. That way I know. That's just for me. Okay, so maybe what I should do is let's take a look at this from over here. So see, I want that thing to be kind of like leaning in. So, and here's where the river's going to be. So it can't be leaning this far. So I'm kind of thinking like here would be a pretty good place. So let's try this. Let me just make up some of these special smooth sandstone. Now where am I? Am I at 818? There we go. 818, okay. Okay. That's for that. And then let's go over here to 788. All right. 7, 8. Ooh, it's way further than I thought. Oh my goodness, it's far. Okay, here. Mr. Boo, you should craft new fireworks. I see that. Thank you for that. As I only have one left. I actually have a few. I need to just go get them. Okay. So what do you think about this for the size of this and like amount of lean? I think it could work pretty well. I'd kind of like it to go in a semi-diagonal right up to the top of that. So I'm not sure how many blocks I need to use. Mr. Boo, you're totally right. I'm going to go craft some new fireworks because I don't want to realize I don't have any right way to use them. That's a great tip. Thank you. Organic, do I have any here? I have... Actually, I thought I made a bunch. No, barely any. Well, I have what I need to make some. Paper? Yeah, okay. Let's see here. See if I can remember. I have yet to remember this first try. It's something like this. Right? Is that 3? Yeah. Okay, cool. That's not bad. Throw that in there. Throw these in there. Cool. All right. Let's... I guess I'm going to have to do this. I hate doing... This is not the ideal way to make sandstone, but I'm going to need a bunch of it to make this other building. And it'd probably be better to make the side building now and then work out the staircase rather than the other way around, which I think I could end up doing something that doesn't work out to my favor if I do it kind of the wrong way around. You know what I mean? So, dude, I just don't have enough space for anything here. What's crap? The egg? Okay, the egg is crap. Fine. All right. Yeah, okay. Let's give this a shot and see. I think this is going to be cool. Actually, I like the way that's working out. I like the idea of where I'm going to have these big, like, pillars. Like, that's going to be a pillar, which actually I could do at any point. But that's going to be a pillar, and then maybe put a statue on here. But I'm going to try 5. Yeah, I'm going to try 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then out. 1, 3, 4, 5. This may be too much. You know what? This is going to be too much. I can just tell you. I'm going to go with 4. Okay. Thank you. I'll take all this stuff. All of these areas need to be closed off. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that'll be better. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. 1, 2, 3. Sorry for counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. I just don't want to mess this up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's cool. 1, 2. 4 is kind of a fun height to build at too. 1, 2, 3, 4. As far as when you're doing vertical height, I think this is going to be fine. This is going to be actually less of a slope than I thought originally, but I don't mind having this as a tall top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me explain. I don't mind having this, having like a flat top at the top of this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. And actually, I think I can just come. I think maybe it worked out perfectly, which I didn't really care if it lined up perfectly with this or not. But if it does, that's just an extra bit of fun. And what do I not? Oh, I didn't craft the right thing. So okay. Cool. All right. Oh yeah. Well, you really can't complain about that. That worked out really perfectly. So we'll just go along here and to right there. Great. Thanks. Okay, cool. Let's go down to the... Actually, before we go anywhere, let's go down. Sell over here and just take a look. You know what? No, that'll be fine. Right now, that looks ridiculous because it's so big compared to the size of this. But, I want the river flowing in there. This is going to be part of maybe the docking area for the river. And also, once this main castle is, 3 times as high as it currently is, that won't look ridiculous at all. So, that'll be fine. That'll be totally fine. I think the angle is actually pretty nice. I think it plays really well with what we currently have over there. So, that's cool. Why not? Why not? We'll come over here. And, I don't know. This is not the way it's going to be, but, this would give maybe a nice idea of how the river's going to flow into this area, so. Yeah, that'll be good. Cool. And then we went 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 2, 3, 4. I like that that's not centered, actually. I think that is cool. 1, 2. That's definitely out of my box, but I think that's actually a pretty cool feature. 4. Good. How are we doing? A little bit more? Oh, nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good? No more. I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. Cool. And if I counted right and everything, then what am I doing? I should sleep. If I counted right and everything, then this will line up right for the edge, which I believe it is. I'm going to probably have to go either make or harvest more sandstone again for this frickin' build already after only, after honestly so little actually done, but yeah. Okay, cool. So that's good. So this is the framework of this sort of additional building on the side. So let's just come across here. I don't know what the design of this is going to be. I'm going to be adding in a whole lot of sort of different depths and different I don't know. I'm not sure what the word is. Like depths and details and things like that I'll be adding to this, but I think in general that's not bad at all. I kind of went to the trouble of having that nice little shape in there, which I liked and stuff, but I think as the build sort of progresses, I don't think it's really necessary. So, what I could do if I wanted to is bring like these, just keep going across kind of like this. Really frame this in with this kind of brick, and then I'll give it some depth by stepping back a whole block. I think that could be really cool with the regular sandstone, maybe. Or maybe this would be a place I could put in some birch planks, something like that. I think that could really work too. So I could actually do this across all of them. I certainly don't have enough sandstone for this right now. No way. But, you know, get a little bit more done here before I have to jump. And, you know, call it a day. Call it a pretty successful building episode where, you know, actually got some stuff done for the world that I'm really, really enjoying. Really having just a great time doing it. Man, is this fun. And you know what I didn't really think that I would enjoy as much as I am is actually writing the lore on the forum. I've been having a great time writing the lore on the forum. It's been really a blast coming up with like names and details and, you know, anything from like who lives in a certain house to you know, the king of this how the king of this area rose to power, you know, even as silly as that is, it's been super fun. I definitely don't have enough to keep going, so sadly, unless I have anything in here, which I do not, let's go take a look. How about over here? Yeah. Oh, this is nice. This is going to be really nice. Once I get this all outfitted with some nice depth up in there and the sides put on and all that kind of stuff, I think this is going to just make this whole building pop. Also, that's where the river's going to come in, so we'll do some interesting stuff out here, some real nice like desert landscaping and stuff. Depth is going to be the big thing. I tried to play with it a little bit with the way I did this, but it's going to need a lot more. The reason why I did it as is here is because I wanted to create two different areas of falling back. I think I could probably frame in these areas and the stairs for now, but I just need more stuff again. So I think maybe this is as good of a place. I'm gonna fly up to and get a screenshot. Oh, I can't spell anything. Maybe this is a good place to wrap up the stream for today, and I'll do some stuff off camera in between episodes, but I'll be back Friday with another stream. And you know, again, just kind of working this out. But I am now that there's some walls, I can really see what this is becoming, and I really like it. Like, I think this side will keep generally flat and stuff. I think with the river flowing in, that could be really cool. Yeah, this river needs to be dug out and matched. I'll do that. That'll be annoying to do, but I'll do that with grab some buckets and fill that all in. But I think it's cool. I do want to, after I get the stairway worked out, then I'll fill in this floor and then start working on maybe some detailing down here. I'm not sure if I'll do detailing or if I'll build the second floor, but either way, I will see you guys on Friday. Thank you so much for watching. If you're watching live, Jennifer, Mr. Boo, thanks for speaking up. You know how much I appreciate that. I really do. It makes the time just blow right by. And if you are watching this on the YouTube channel, then say hello, because I really love that. Also, any ideas or suggestions, that would be totally cool too. We're going to have to work out maybe, you know where, Jennifer, if you're still watching, I don't know if you're still here, where we should do a tower. We should do a secondary tower back here, because there's nothing back here. We could do a big round sort of tower and then do like hovering stairs, so you have to go through the palace to get to it. That could be super cool. Oh man, there's so many things I want to do. Let me grab a screenshot and maybe not from this side. Let's grab a screenshot from the other side. And I will see you guys all next time. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.